Well, I think that I've always been growing up in a startup household. My dad does startups, and I grew up in the Bay Area, so it's kind of been something that has always been a part of my life, and I always knew I wanted to do. And of course, I learned marketing and of like financials and stuff from startups. I think the biggest thing I learned is like I guess to be afraid of failure. I know that sounds super like taboo and like cliche, but I think especially in high school, I was always like, oh my God, I need to get this best grade. I can't get it. I can't get a B. I need to get an A. And just super kind of hyper like aware of like what I was doing. But I think with startups, like a lot of times I've had a project and it has failed. And I think that my initial reaction might have been, oh, okay, like this sucks. But like the part where you're like getting yourself back up and like really just building and pivoting and changing your idea, I think that that was, like, the most formative part, like, of my work in entrepreneurship and also changed my personal life as well too, because I understood that, like, just, like, one small, like, mini failure is not an actual failure, and you learn so much from what you almost learn more from your failures than you do from your successes, 'cause it's definitely a lesson to be learned. So I think that by the times, like, I've been told no, or by the times I've, like, something has not worked out, I've actually learned and grown so much as a person, learned to, like, kind of accept failure and know that that's not okay. Then also just keep on working at it and just really to understand. So I know with my startup Stella, I mentioned before, our original idea was connecting college students to make Instagram accounts for small businesses, and it flopped. It did so horribly. We had a college student that made a horrible Instagram account because the person complained and we quit our business. And I originally was kind of upset. I had spent a lot of time and work putting into it. But I think after finding this new idea and completely pivoting our company, like taught me that it's like a failure doesn't mean no. It kind of just means like you can just like get up and try again harder. And that's taught me a lot about like things in my personal life, things at school too, where it's like, okay, getting a bad grade in a test doesn't mean I'm bad at the subject. It just means that I can try harder next time. So a lot of times I think that like this lessons learned going on entrepreneurship teach you a lot outside of just the subject of entrepreneurship.